between the strings, okay? And making sure it's even. So the other way that you can practice this now, okay, is using dotted rhythms. Okay? So instead of playing, I mean, it might be easier to do it maybe on the two, okay? So you play 1, 2, 3. But that'll give you time to actually look. Try it once. So I want you to watch. You can play the first part. You know what it is, right? Okay, like the first part. Watch. Okay, let's stop right now. So I want you to start right in the middle of the bow. I want you to look like it's a double stop, and then just move your bow that much. That's all you get. So you're gonna play la. Go. Oh, you're clearing way too much. Elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Good. And don't forget, as you're coming in, you're spinning. You're so focused on your wrist. Okay. Bow strike. Try again. Elbow. Elbow. No wrist. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. So now, as you do that, what you want to master is that whether you're at the frog or at the tip, the clearance is the same. Okay? Like a millimeter, no more. Okay? Then, what you do is you play it the other way. So we've been doing long, short, short. Now you do short, long, short, slow. Okay? And then you would do it for all of those. So you're going to be spending a little more time on this one. You play this one with your other teachers, so that's no problem. We won't even cover that. And I think you played it for me once already. Did you do this one?
A little bit.
A little bit. Well, why don't you work on this one as well? It's very straightforward. You just remember what key you're in. What key are you in? Oh, here he goes. The wheels are turning. Do you remember how to do keys? I thought you played piano.
Yeah.
You didn't practice scales on piano?
No, I do.
Okay, do you know what the circle of fifths is? Okay. I want you to memorize something for me.
Okay.
B-E-A-D-G-C-F. Got it? Say it.
B-E-A-D-G-C-F.
Good. Now, you can make up anything you want. Okay? When I was a kid, I grew up on the coast of Texas, right on the Gulf Coast where all the hurricanes came in. And there was a place down there called Gulf Coast Furniture. So I used to remember bead, B-E-A-D, like a bead, and then Gulf Coast Furniture. But you can make up anything you want. Or you can memorize it just like that. B-E-A-D-G-C-F, and then be able to say it backwards. F-C-G-D-A-E-B. Try backwards. F-C-G-D-A-E-B.
F-C-G-D-A-E-B.
Okay, so it spells what? Going forward. What does B-E-A-D spell?
Bad.
What?
Bad. Wait.
B-E-A-D.
Oh.
Bead. Do you know what a bead is? Beads for Mardi Gras. Okay, bead, and then whatever you want to, G-F-C. GCF, sorry. Bead, Gulf Coast Furniture. Okay, got it? But you can make up anything you want. So the other, I think, did you meet Maddie? Was she here? She's been here since, she comes right after you usually, but not in the past couple weeks. Little short gal. She plays golf. Okay, so we were working on B-E-A-D, golf, and I can't remember what we came up with, but something like that. So you can, but you need to memorize that. That is the circle of fifths. But the reason we start on B and the reason we start on F, if you go backwards, F, C, G, D, A, E, B, that's the order of sharps. Let's take a look. We have F, C, G. Okay? The important thing to remember is the strings on your cello. C has no sharps or flats. If I go up a fifth to G, has one sharp. If I go up a fifth more, two sharps, another fifth, three sharps. Three sharps, key of A. Do you understand, sort of? Now, if I finger an A down here on the G string, I have A. If I go up a fifth, I have what note?
D, E.
E.
Yeah.
Four sharps. F, C, G, D. If I go up another fifth, I have
B.
B major. F, C, G, D, A. Okay? If I finger B with my third finger here and go up a fifth, I have what?
F.
F sharp. F, C, G, D, A, E. If I go one more, I have what?
D.
Third finger on the A string.
E.
C sharp.
Ah.
F, C sharp major. F, C, G, D, A, E, B. All the sharps. That's as far as we go. If I want to do flats, I start with C and go down. So I have C, no sharps, no flats. If I go down one fifth, F, one flat. What do you think that flat is?
F.
No, it's the other way.
O, G.
What do we spell? F, C, G, D, A, E, B, the other way. B.
A.
B, E, A, D. Bead. Gulf Coast Furniture. Okay. F has one flat. B flat. If I go down two, which is B flat, has two flats. B and E flat. E flat. B, E, A flat. Okay? If I find an E flat here with my fourth finger, go down, I have A flat. It's B, E, A, D. I go down to D flat, B, E, A, D, G flat, G flat, B, E, A, D flat, B, E, A, D, G flat, C flat. Okay? And you keep going until you run out of flats. And that's all you get to do. All right? We won't worry about the minor keys. So, all I need you to do this week is when you come in next week, you better be fluid in saying B, E, A, D, G, C, F, F, C, G, D, A, E, B, B, E, A, D, G, C, F, F, C, G, D, A, E, B. Try it once. No, we go the other way first, because it spells something.
B, E, A, D, G, C, F, F, C, G, D, no.
You got it?
D, E, A, B.
Close. D, A, E, B.
Oh.
Okay? Can you remember that, or should we write it down? Let's write it down just for fun. Okay, so back to this piece. This is starting to get harder, okay? But you got to remember, again, where the extensions are and where they're not. Unfortunately, in A major, if you know D major, the extensions were here, and the normal A major is just like D major, except you start from the A string. So the G string, G string and E string are all extended. And this is not. Then you have G sharp. Okay? So if you know the names of the sharps and you know the names of your notes, every time you encounter an F, C, or G, you play sharp. So that's where the key signature and knowing what key you're in comes in handy. Okay, so taking a look at this, this is going to be extended, okay? This is not. This is extended, you know, all on those strings. This is not. Then we get down to this little funky thing here, okay? And now they start throwing in accidentals. So this is extended. This is not. This is G natural, they're changing it. But this is extended, but it's a 4-3. extended. Okay, you get the idea? Let's try it from right here now, slowly.
Here?
Yep, right here. So extended. No, whole step on the 2. Slow, not a 4, 2, 4, 2, that's an A sharp, okay? Okay, stop. Normally, that's it. So normally you would play an A natural if it were extended. So you bring the 1 up, because it's not. Okay, that's good. So let's go from right here. Higher, down, no, there's no G. No, this is normal. D, E, F, no, 2. 3. No, it's not extended. It's not extended. 1, 3, 1, 3. Now extend. Now extend. All extended. Now this is D sharp. Now 4 2. Now G string. 3. 1 3. Extend. Yeah. 4 2. Okay, good. So when we extend, it's always 1 2 4, unless there's an accidental. Okay? Just remember, when we're in the key of A, is extended on the G and the D string. Okay, good. Now, so when you were working through the other things, like the slow one that we started with, you played wrong notes. Okay? So when you practice, you need to actually engage the brain so that you're going, okay, that first note's an A, I'm in the key of A. Okay, I got the A. The second note is, what is the second note? Huh?
B.
How far is it from A?
Half step.
No.
Whole step.
It's a whole step. This is where it, the half step and whole step business is very, then you automatically know, even if there were no fingerings there, okay, you would know this is a whole step and this is a whole step after the B, so shoot, I should play it extended to make it easier, okay? Rather than going 1 3 1 3 1 3, oh, 4, can't reach it. Okay, so you need to start thinking as you practice, okay? So that you don't make those mistakes of playing wrong notes, okay? So we've gone over this, but if you just keep in mind the sharps and the fingering, you'll be able to figure it out, okay? So this is an E, but it's not a normal E, it's an E sharp, which is the same as what note? F natural, okay? So if you think of it that way, that helps too. This is an A sharp, which is the same as what note?
B natural. B flat.
B flat, and notice here's a B. So there's these clues in here that if you think, don't just kind of go over it and, well, he'll correct me at the lesson. I prefer you play it right the first time, okay? We talked about this, it's harder to break a habit than get it correct the first time. So just like we corrected those notes in the other piece, and every time you played it again, because you practice it that way. So don't play wrong notes when you practice, okay? Figure it out. Always ask yourself, am I playing the right note? Okay? Very good. So let's do that one. And